welcome back to Dave's Garage 249. I'm Dave. This video starts out what it took to get the Belvedere ready for the Ft.Wayne Rod and Custom Show, which was the last weekend in March. It was intense. Not really. I got nothing better to do. I'm retired. Anyways, get back to subject at hand. So we'll go over some of the things I did. Bought a set of old slicks at a swap meet and had those mounted up, and we put those on the car for this show and stayed with the theme, which is 1960s super stock and stock drag racing stuff. So I also put out some old trophies that I had won way back when I was a kid at US 131 Dragway, and rule books and some details in the car, pit passes and things like that. So it turned out pretty good. Also, we'll do a walk around at the car show, and then I'll show you award ceremony and some things that went on after the car show, including maybe some of the nicer cars leaving. So sit back and enjoy. Thanks for watching. I think in the last video I touched on the subject of I picked up a set of slicks. These are 28 by 9. And I'm going to take them off these GM wheels, and I've got a pair of Mopar 8-inch police interceptor wheels, and currently they're over at Eric Ehrman's E&R Restorations. One night after he closes up, we're going to shoot those with Arctic White and then put the turquoise metallic metal flake on them so it kind of matches the hood and other details of the car. So getting ready for the car show. Before I get these things dismounted, I bought some tire marker paint. This stuff works really good. I'm going ahead and painting everything. It's easy to stay within the lines, but you do kind of run over, and sometimes it's a little bit hard to see the black on black. So what you do is you take a little lacquer thinner. I get these Puritan Q-tips. I used to use these 100 years ago when I worked in an anodized shop doing hard coat anodizing, and just kind of take the Q-tip and roll it as you go along. Otherwise you just smear things around and just clean up the edges. And that's all you do. If you sit and rub in one spot, it will load up the Q-tip and it will quit removing. So you got to kind of roll it and wipe the material into the. So my wife thought this was a good idea, but she said, "You're going to have to do it perfect." And I said, "I can do that." See how it came right back off now on the tire? So I have to get another Q-tip. So with a fresh, clean Q-tip soaked in some lacquer thinner, you just roll it in there and clean it right up. So it's taken 2 coats. I get the first coat on and get it dry. And we'll make this nice and crisp. So that's what I'm going to be doing, preparing this car for the car show. I'll show you something else. So preparing the car for the car show, now that we're all unmasked and we've got the trims back installed, is to start cleaning the car up. I won't do the interior while the car is on blocks. I'll get it back on the tires. That way I make sure that the doors close okay and everything. So another thing that I've been doing is polishing up the chrome trims. This light might show you a little bit better, but it was all barked up all along the top here where somebody was riding around with their hands and fingers up on the sill, elbow down here, that kind of thing, you know, and the wedding rings and stuff scratch it all up. So that's all been polished out. Use 1,000 grit to get the deep scratches out, and then 3,000 grit, and then polish it. And the more I polish it, the shinier it'll get. Doing the glass, same thing, using an orbital sander, and then actually that's a car polisher, and then polishing the glass, get some of the light scratches out. The deeper ones, like I don't know if we can really see that. There you go. See that? That's from somebody with a DA sander being careless and smacking up against the glass, and that's pretty typical with homemade paint jobs, and guys that are kind of semi-professional, they do that kind of stuff. So I'll have to get the hood up and see how dirty the engine got and clean that up. And I'm not going to do the interior until I get the car back down on tires and get the car down low where I can get in and out of it and all that kind of stuff. And then finally polish the paint up. That's kind of the prep for a car show. I'm going to be a little bit low on money though, because I did this. I bought a 24-foot trailer. This is a 2025. It's a titanium blackout. I'm going to use this as an extra garage and also to protect the cars when I'm transporting them. That'll do a lot better. So there's kind of like two levels of trailers out there now. I think there's a bunch of companies down in Georgia that are building race trailers. Wow, Southwestern, and I think these titaniums. And I think the titaniums are the best of the bunch. They're kind of a little bit less expensive than the stuff that comes out of Elkhart, Indiana. And but for my purposes, it's a really nice trailer. I take good care of my stuff, and I'm going to upgrade and retrofit things to suit me.
You ain't hung around it very much, have you?
So that's what this is all about. There's Eric mixing up some paint for the wheels.
You're cleaning up the mess.
We will be sticking some, sitting there, metal flake in the paint. Actually, it'll go in the clear, and it should look pretty cool.
A spray can.
That's right. You could be replaced by a spray can. Rust-Oleum.
That kind of hurts my feelings.
I know. Sorry.
I'm going to go paint your stuff anyways because I like you. Mostly.
I love you too.
I like you. I love cake. There's a difference.
Oh boy. Real paint booth. Not my garage. Not my garage.
Dirty paint booth that hasn't been cleaned since we painted the last car.
It's alright, it's just Dave's wheels. We could have done them with a spray can.
Right, you're out unless you want to repaint fumes.
I'll just stay out here. We're gonna go with a little bit more flake than we did on the hood.
Okay, cool.
Mixing the clear. Look at them busy guys out there in our restorations, working away, restoring those cars.
How much we need for some flake? Probably not a ton.
That's all right. Metal flake is in the clear. Exciting. We'll see.
Oh, look at the cup.
Oh yeah. That stuff a little bit goes a long, long ways. Now the clear with the metal flake is going on. I can see it from here. Okay, we made it here to the Ft.Wayne Rod and Custom Show. I got unloaded, no problems. New trailer, it worked out just fine. We're staged in our parking spots. We have an assigned parking spot so they can get us in order. This is my assigned parking spot, K7 or L17. It's going to be a sunny, warm day morning, and then storms are coming in, but we should be back home and have the trailer put away by then. How does that look? There's Rocky. Got his new wheels and tires. All right, we got inside, got parked. Everything went smooth. So I'm right on the outer aisle. That's my spot. So get the car wiped down and get kind of everything set up. I think they put me in the wrong spot because the guy that was next to me in 18, he was actually 14 because he couldn't freaking count, and like a lot of these guys couldn't, not that hard. They had the parking lot gridded into A through L and then 1 through 20, and a lot of guys can't count those parking spaces. So I may be, maybe I should have been somewhere in here, but I'm not going to get everything out yet until they figure out what they want to do. I would just say just put the guy that was in the wrong spot up here at the front. So this is the level up I'm going to take the Chevelle to. Rat rods are going to be represented. Hey, it's Sunday, last day of the show. Wards are at 3. I'll start to bring the car down. Got the trailer out in the parking lot, and we'll hang around for the awards show, and then it's going to be a little bit of mayhem to get out of here. So now that the crowd's kind of light, maybe I'll shoot some pictures of some of the cars here. Digging that. Digging that. There's Rocky Delaney's Demon. Of course, my favorite part of the program. Junior's Nova. There's one bad mother screecher right there.
No, this one. This one. Yeah. This is closer to this one. Where's the oh no, there's one.
Alright, let's keep going. Look at
Hey guys, thanks a lot. Everybody that comes downstairs and participated in drag racing, Christmas tree, I really want to appreciate it. All your donations and everything. This was all meant for Jeff Laker. Okay, Jeff did pass away 3 years ago from cancer. Okay, I watched him wither away. And it's extremely sad to watch something like that happen. So Mark was kind enough to allow me to bring this stuff in here. We didn't.
The payoff. I never guessed I'd win anything. Thank you. So for some reason they wanted all the award-winning cars to come out front. I don't know what it is that we're going to do, but we're going to do something different.